Well, I don't. She got to get Leia in there to clean that up. So, because she's slipping it all up. Tell her that she spilled the things soda.
I mean, I think Leia now.
Bun, get out of that. Don't. No. What are you using? Leia, come on, man. She about to make a bigger mess. It's about to be a big sticky mess. Okay. Well. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Ugh. Like I was saying, but I think the camera cut out. Y'all know how what like the worst parts of parenting to me was that point when the baby can't hold the bottle, especially if you had twins before, and the baby can't hold the bottle, and you got to sit there all them hours and wait for them to drink. It'd be cute at first, and then you be like, I don't know. I just hate that. It was torture sitting there to wait for all them to drink all them ounces. And then the best thing in the world was when the baby can hold that bottle, when they start grabbing at that bottle and they holding it, you're like, yes. You know what I'm saying? You can hold your own bottle. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Girl, if you don't get up out that mirror.
Why are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. Why would I be
Let's see.
jealous?
You
Read.
have your hair done.
Come on, my hair is done with this wig. Yes, it is, man. I don't gotta do nothing to it either. Okay. Oh yeah. So, anyways, universe, power, victory, strife in reverse. Cause I noticed ain't no people that was trying to destroy somebody and beat somebody with that person's own energy. Yeah, with power, their power source. Some people was using somebody's power, like they was using my power source to defeat me and also possibly say that I'm not worthy or I don't have the key or I don't have the knowledge. For sure. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be a Queen of Swords like this. This is somebody that got a person's ear right now. They're saying a lot of stuff to get somebody to make rash decisions by controlling the person and controlling what they think or how they look at a situation, but they're not painting the picture the right place. They're not painting the picture the right way. Because I was just hearing something about a Picasso. Somebody is a Picasso. You may not be the artist, but somebody is a Picasso, the way that a person is put together. It's supposed to create a great symphony or a symphony of colors or something like this. Like, okay, you could tell, okay, say like with a certain reader you listen to, somebody could sound negative all the time, but it make you think, it make your brain dance, it make you something like this, but then you got somebody that just be like, oh, nope, this, nope, no, that. And it's just, you could just tell that the person ain't painting a this is what they want a person to think. I'm telling you, they're reprogramming some of these people, men, women, children alike. These people could have lost a bet for they self. Like we talk about in the music industry, your soul. It's almost like people is losing they self, like a smarter group came in, a smarter group, and like it's like these groups didn't want to go to their mama or their daddy or original source and say, oh man, my fault, we did this and we don't know what to do. They tried to handle it on their own. They got engulfed. That's what I want to say. Somebody is, oh, I thought somebody was yelling. Somebody got engulfed in something, but it's like whatever they did, this is like your child working at your car lot or something, and they let a whole bunch of their friends, drive around these cars or something. Well, the good thing about it is that person did not have the power to sign over for those cars. The person that owned the place or something got the right, only got the right to sign over for those cars. Something like this. Did she just come and steal my phone? This is the shit I don't like. You're not slick. Come here. What are you doing, man? I know if you're not able to hide that, that's got to fall. Here, give me the phone. Come here. Give it to me. Hold for this, right? Give it back. Give it back. Move, not that. Whatever your name is. Watch out. Watch out. This is like the part when this is like the part of Pinocchio when we see the boys, the donkeys. Don't touch that. Do not touch that. Ariella, stop playing. Stop playing around. Going on there with your mama. This is the part of the movie when we see them getting whipped in Pinocchio. When all the boys were trusting in something else. This can even be with the music industry. Oh, somebody can sing. They stole somebody's voice. Oh, somebody can sing. This is like Ursula stealing Ariel's voice. And then talking to King Triton. This is what this is, y'all. But Ariel didn't make no, say Ariel is a Christ energy, and she didn't make no deal with Ursula. She just took the damn voice, and that's why she's gonna get harpooned in her fucking chest. Now somebody's dealing with the stars, the poor unfortunate souls that have been snatched by the sea witch, the sea watch, the sea witch. Somebody be watching people, sending people out to watch people. Something like this. Yeah, somebody caught this person up lying. It's like somebody is looking at two people at the same time, right? And somebody that already been caught not painting the picture. Because I'm hearing there could be a couple of these Ursula witches out there claiming these souls or these entities or individuals, trapping stars, something like this. So it'll be like finding out that Ariel never signed on the dotted line. Ursula just stole this, or Ursula's mama, or something happened here. All right. And we already seen this unbothered energy in reverse earlier. Somebody's not getting the victory here. Okay. Somebody's just mad or salty about something, or they lost something, or they got caught doing something. Okay. Now they don't want no drama. Whoever this is. They got caught. These could be people facing jail time. I've been seeing in my feed a lot of people going to jail for certain things. Now we don't know if these people is going to real jail or not. They might just get a nice apartment in LA or something, and then they'll use them to trap more people on a different level. But somebody done stole somebody's new beginning package, bitch. Okay, it could have came with a singing lessons or something. I don't know, or somebody's voice box. Somebody's also focusing on too many things at the same time. Like people better learn today that you better hone in. Well, you can't tell nobody nothing because everybody want to get their hands on everything. They wasn't created to do that. These are one seaters. These are people that was created to do one thing and that's it, or one thing at a time, or something like this. They're not multifaceted. They're not multicultural. Don't matter if they travel to lands or not. It doesn't adhere to them. These are people that travel to places to see how they can use people. And they come in all different colors, not just Caucasian. They don't absorb the real thing of the race or the place or the culture. They're just there to see what they can steal. The Debrock is in reverse here. Indolence. Some people is out in the field looking for something here. This Hawaii 5-0 energy, whatever this is, somebody's finding out that this is true about whatever this is. Something belonged to somebody else. Somebody is using somebody else's like timeline or somebody else's, what do you call it? Somebody was using a person's destiny. It's like say that with synths or different people, you got a destiny vote. If life ever gives you lemon, you could pull something else out that vote. You never use anything from your vote. You got 101 things in your vote. Everybody else been using your vote thinking that you was going to be dead at a certain time, or you was never going to find out, or you was never going to wake fully up. They forced you not to wake up so everybody can keep taking something from your vote. These people are cursed. They're going to bring black doom. I don't care if it's the best rapper in the world. If these people are allowed to be in something, it's going to start crumbling because God said no. And God is not down here holding people by the hand and yanking people out of situations and things like this, saying, hey, I'm spanking people's hands. Talking about, I told you don't touch that. But it's going to ruin everything. And the people that sat around and saw somebody do the shit, your shit going to be starting crumbling too. It's just a way. I don't even call it karma. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. There's a lot of people that knew about this. Things will never be the same. And they let this go some kind of way because they're out of their jealousy, anger, or something like this. And they thought it was only going to affect a certain group of people. And it's affecting everything. It's like somebody saying the mustard seed don't matter, but it was mentioned in the Bible as the strength of the mustard seed. Like it's something very little, but it's very resilient. It's very bold. It has to be, right? You get what I'm saying? Somebody's going back. This could be also a man or somebody that thought that you were not a good fix. Because it's like you, in order to plug into this new car, new body, new all this other, it had to be somebody that's worth it, or you had to be in a certain caliber. It's a birthright or something almost. But they were giving this to people thinking, well, we should give other people a chance or something. Well, that's out of order. Most of these people already had their chance. And guess what they did with it? So I don't know what to tell somebody. It might be good that if somebody is going to take over this company or whatever this is, that they weren't sitting and hanging and partying with these people and drinking with them, because they're going to be able to handle something very, very directly without feeling some kind of way. Somebody's finding out that another person, I'm telling you, some of these people don't even exist. They've been sitting in our destiny, or the fact that you stayed in the destiny and took something and tried to stay even longer is the reason why you don't exist. You existed then to do that purpose, but you don't exist anymore. Somebody is living off somebody else's destiny. Like they're just doing that. Right? Yeah, the seducer is in reverse here. Somebody didn't drink the Kool-Aid. But somebody like, leave me alone. Don't come over here talking that trash. These people are going to lose some kind of power here. Gabbard, Chelsea Gabbard. This could also be a Queen of Swords energy here, making decisions or trying to protect Obama and them. But there's some deal that was made back in the day that have something to do with these people here, and something to do with this inheritance of the real Queen of Swords. This is like somebody was stealing shit out of somebody's playbook. A very valuable person, a very protected vassal here. They were stealing stuff out of the playbook when this person was little. Yep. Even could have started in kindergarten. They could have had a substitute come in, right? It's also child's play, like Chucky energy. I don't know why child's play is very, I don't know, significant here. Because remember, the mom was like a hard worker, everything, single mom. She was trying to get the doll for her boy for Christmas. Wasn't no more left. She bought it off the street off of somebody that was a whatever the bootleg person, the booster. Okay. And it was something on that. This could also be with synthetics or robots today. People are buying them just out of pocket or something. Everybody's starting these companies now. They don't even want to be in the music industry. They want to be people that produce bots or something. And it's like everything that these people is given is possessed. They know it's a black, dark, gooey something on it. It's ruining the country. Like greed is taking over, and that's just what this is here. And it's the people that they brought up and gave them some type of chance. It's just like they was not supposed to have the chance right now. It wasn't your turn. It's not your thing. Something like this. Okay. Somebody's like, wait, you're gonna peel back the layers. Dude, we didn't like that girl and we was about to make it into you. Now you just ruined it. Just because of you. No, just because of me, you're gonna dig back a little bit further and you're gonna find out that it is me. It was always this identity or something like this that these people was playing with. It's always the common denominator amongst this group of people. And it's like this lifetime now. I've seen this woman within the past 24 to 48 hours. Whoever this is, we ran into this person here. Also, I just seen this video where they were talking. I was looking at like trading post places, like where people sell other people's goods or something like this. Okay. And I was looking at something that had to do with like Navajo or different, tribes and stuff like this, and their wares and stuff was on display in these stores. And she had the white buffalo necklace, and it looked kind of like this, but somebody was acting like they was the white buffalo woman, and they're not. This could be a jealous grandmother, aunt, niece, cousin, mother that was jealous of the calling on their child's life. And when somebody passed away here, that was like a overseer of something. This person went in and tried to kill or deplete God's choice of who his child is and who is getting replicated. And then they went in and they started to increase. This could be Rachel, or it's somebody else that's adjacent to Rachel. Also, I don't know what I was getting, like somebody is their grandmother, like your grandmother doesn't exist. Somebody is their grandmother. Somebody is the matriarch or something like this here. So the Empress in reverse, somebody else they could be finding a version of this person that's more like them. Somebody could have pretty, I think it's really pretty when people have dark hair, they start getting gray and they got those thick white gray patches like this. But somebody can actually have this like in the front, like, that streak right in the front. My dad used to have a streak like that, right? When he started going gray, it was only a little bit. And then he got that little streak right there in the front, like over his left eye, maybe. I can't remember. I think it was his left eye. He got like it was a little patch of hair in the front because he used to have like a little fade, like kind of haircut-ish kind of thing. Like a full one though. And he had a white streak right there in the front of just gray hair. Like somebody could have that. Somebody could have got caught doing something. I don't know. And they don't want the strife here. All right. Also, I was just thinking about like my lungs and like my voice is getting like really. Now I do smoke cigarettes for the past 20 years on and off, for probably about the past, yeah, probably about the past 20 years on and off. Um, 18, yeah, 20 years. So I'll just say that. But I was like, my lungs are kind of weaker. They're more restrained. They're like tighter. Like when I be trying to sing, like my voice is like groggy now. It used to have a little bit of like, airiness to it. And then my chest is like a little bit more tighter. My lungs is tighter. Even when I sing, like the words, if you're trying to sing like a note, I can't sing at all. But I'm just saying, if I try to carry a note, I can't anymore. And again, somebody could equate that to smoking, but I just think with the health concern here, with that older lady with the health concern, and then the other person here yesterday, I think that they're doing trans. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Because I don't know if somebody's wife and their mother is sisters. Like your genet, like I don't know what that even sound like. Or you guys share, you share some trait of that, or your mother-in-law, and so somebody could have been keeping you alive to keep your mother-in-law alive. I don't know what this is. That's strange. So everybody's lying about your age or creating children to fit into narratives of your age to hide your age or to hide something, as if you're not amongst the gods or you're not amongst antiquity or your genetics wasn't here all along or something like this here. Yeah, somebody saying that they could see the future here. We got some twins that's dead here. And somebody don't want no drama. Somebody could be being found guilty of ending somebody's twin's life. Now I know this ain't nobody's younger version of somebody's father that wanted their spouse or wanted their boyfriend. Oh, I got a confirmation. And somebody could have sacrificed these twins, or somebody could have sacrificed some twins and put your blood or my blood on the hands. And they don't want no beef. I don't know, but I was also hearing that somebody got some twins, and these twins is not some twins is some twins is wicked. These could be people like that's deep into some type of culture and shamanism or something like this. When people, regardless of people going to celebrate you in your life or try to snatch your soul life purpose from you, they know when people they treat you like nothing or the black sheep, you're the one that they pay most attention to more than likely from the back end. So somebody could have had an oldest child that was one of these dark-eyed children and they could see it and they did something with this child, and then somebody could have some twins with this dark-eyed energy and something, or this is what the future of something is. I have no idea. Okay, something is a little bit deeper than my little pay grade over here. Okay, than my little rejected, because I'm telling you, somebody keep on trying to talk to me in my sleep and they doing it wrong. This is where God is making people face something. They got to face something. They got whoever these people is, they have to face something. They do. It could be about this Ace of Pentacles, or somebody is the Ace of Pentacles. They have to face something because it was their job. It was their plan to leave a person out. Because when I was getting that energy yesterday with the Eight of Swords and then that other male, the Ten of Swords, I was getting, hold on. I don't know why I was getting like the energy of like Epstein and Aaliyah, because I always thought that the Aaliyah energy could represent this energy of me or my sister. You get what I'm saying? It's like a mix of the two, right? It's something about even in the hood, under the hood with Missy Elliott when she got that I don't know if it's Work It or the other song, but she got the airbrush thing of Aaliyah and Left Eye, I think. Left Eye and Aaliyah under the hood. So I don't know if this was something that, I don't know. Because when I thought about the three, if this represent like Niecy, Evelyn, and me, but there's a celebrity that could have took my entry. If I was supposed to go into the industry when Missy Elliott went in, you get what I'm saying? With my wild, crazy, kind of energy that I was carrying at that time. very energetic, very still almost athletic, but not in not in athletics, but there's another form of athletic something that I'm talking about, okay? Really active, okay? It's something about the way Evelyn was, she wasn't really made for somebody could be trying to go back. Cause you had to look at it the way my sister was. You see, because these are for sign and symbols, so it ain't really nothing against the celebrities when I'm using them in my storylines. These are timelines and markers for my fathers or my forefathers in Hollywood or in the entertainment industry. Do you understand? So it's something about there could have been colorism or something like this, but they could have done that. And now that I'm thinking about it, but she wasn't. She's really. If you looked at me and my supposed real sister that supposedly shared the same mom and dad, there was nothing really hood about that sister. But you could have pulled that from me though. So I don't know when I'm even thinking about to sacrifice so love the world. You get what I'm saying? Who was the sacrifice? The person that got to go and be in the industry and then later on got sacrificed, or who was the world? The person that was stuck in a cocoon like a baby the whole time and didn't know what the fuck was going on. You would have to measure which one is the sacrifice and which one is so loved. But this is also giving me the little girl from Rain, the sister, the spoiled little Claudette, or whatever her name was. Claude, when she was, they said that she killed them twin sisters. Now I never had twin sisters. I had twin cousins by stuffing those silk flowers down their throat. I'm getting something like that with this. You know what I'm saying? With this thing, it's making me think about being careful about letting people around too, because the space, if somebody comes stay with you and there's a soft kill or there's a kill and recreate with some children, somebody could be blaming that on you. It's making me think about one of these women that, yeah, some of these women could have killed, like the high priestess in that tarot movie, stuff like that. Some of these women could have been child killers. I'm just not. But there could have been something that these people was tying to me to stop me from moving on into certain sectors, right? Okay, by saying something that about me because I was blindfolded to the supernatural things that could have happened around me. So it'd be easy for these supernatural intelligence all together to play on my energy and to let all these vandals and renegades run rampant. And now something is just infested. It's like a roach fucking infestation. And if the person is blindfolded or not, there's no ignoring something because other antennae or going other sensors or senses are going to start waking up on that person, and then they're going to be able to pick it up anyway. So people could be killing people and slewing these people because they think they're telling somebody something, and that's just not what's going on here. All right. It's just not. So I feel like the Eight of Swords could have been that energy with Aaliyah because we see that when people was going into the industry, when you look in the law dictionary, when it says something about a rapper, it says it's an inmate. So that could have been what that was for that person, and then enslaved by record labels and all this other stuff like this, and then the death could have been what happened to Epstein around that time. Well, you see, before he was Epstein or while transitioning from what he was to Epstein. You get it? So this is something like this here. Okay. Well, yeah. This could also be people gave somebody some type of, I don't know, upgrade or something. We got wannabe on the screen. Okay. They could be saying that you or I am a wannabe, but we really not even sure. We could be the ones that just count up what people are. We may not be none of these things, right? We may be just the ones that tell God or write about or give our impression on what we're picking up or what we're sensing. Okay. You know how like a person that's blind, you'll be amazed at some stuff that they can do when they older now, 50 years old, and you see this person walking around like nothing, like they're not even blind. But that sharpen their skills or other skills to be able to do other things. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could be thinking, how are you doing that? You can't see. Like putting their hand in front of your face and everything. but it sharpened up another skill. It opened up something else here. It opened up something else here. Because somebody keeps like, don't disturb my peace. I'm choosing peace. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So somebody don't want strife here. Okay. This could even be because I was hearing in my dream, oh, I want one. And it's like, like somebody, this is like somebody that produces dark children here. Like my daughter, my oldest could have been a dark child, and they took this child and did something. You say my daughter had twins, these could be dark children. But somebody's like, you're jealous, but I already produced one myself. I didn't want to, I don't think. But when I looked at that picture of my child at about 2 years old, taking that picture, I'm like, okay, that was a dark child. So this is why this child will be trying to step on my toes, even though I know that's not my original child. And using these children, they could have ripped these children out of the original womb of the girl and killed her. This could be what they did to the younger version of me too, around 19, right? So we're just a particle or a piece of ourselves right now. Did or again, I don't know. Because they could have been an oppression with me that they needed to do something some kind of way. So I existed longer, and this might even be for me to get full recovery, even extra things here. But the daughter could have passed on because the traits or something is not, even if the daughter had a full Muslim Islamic Saudi father, whatever a streak of Saudi energy I have, streaks I have in me, outpower what this daughter would have. It's different. God did something different. God did something different. But I don't belong to them though. Whatever I am is for here. It's not for another land. It's not for a foreign land. That is going to give them the, oh, so that could be kind of messed up because somebody might be about to kill a person. Yeah, because somebody could say you're a queen or whatever. We'll show you one. I'm gonna make my wife like the head empress in my country and make you come with her and be her footstool or something. It's like, no, the fuck you're not. You're gonna find out where that body is. You're gonna drop everything in that motherfucking area and then you're gonna bring it back. That kind of thing right here. Like this is like, but again, it's you make America, because I was hearing something about the United States of America, right? I think I was hearing like Timu in America. I was like, oh, they have one in America now. And then now somebody put it on my screen today, like of the United States of America or the United States. Oh, so y'all gonna try to kick me out of the United States, out of my brand, and you gonna, what are you gonna do? Because this could be a gift that somebody left me. I did summon this energy in to bring Timo to America. And so somebody could have not tell me or just not give me the information to report to the place or something like this. And so you're trying to claim and steal all my stuff under United States, but under the United States, but the United States is of America. It's like a kidney. And we could do without America, or your body can work without a kidney. It's a very vital thing to have. But it could sure work without it. So these people think that there's something that I'm not, but nobody want to be what these people are. It's beneath whatever I am or you are, whoever we talking to. It's nothing compared. Yeah. That's why I said something that is not supposed to be foreign, or my vassals are not supposed to be taken around. After what we just got hit with, you not even, these people in the Congress stuff, you don't even know what the fuck just happened here. You don't even know what we just got hit with, and that you a big problem, and you the one open up the gates with these different sectors and these branches of government. Somebody could be seeing the options and illusions here in this place or something here. Because you sided a long time ago with this community of people and this in-laws and this spouse or whatever like this to go against America. You did it. That's why you're not going to be having them jobs no more, getting paid. Go, Ariella. So somebody could just be doing a death ritual, or something could be a warning. Yeah, this could be why they took this oldest child at some point. It's like the only people that's scared of this and trying to target us or target me because we're talking about it is the people that's supposed to be already unplugged from the system. They're no longer needed. They're bombs waiting to explode. And that'd be knowing that something was a war site and then building a school on top of it, knowing that there's still active materials and stuff on that soil. And you're gonna build a school and fill that school up with all of the you're gonna build that school and fill it up with all of the top potential children in America and put them in that school, knowing that it's active wiring and bombs and stuff like this underneath the building. That's what you're doing. You're rebuilding stuff, putting that old stankin' janky wiring in there to try to do with Mexico, to allow for Mexico to overpower America or something like this again in some type of simple, subtle ways. These people they cannot see no higher than what it is they think that they've gotten or won or whatever this is. If ever humanity, this is like the Georgia Guidestones. All right. It's something, I bet you it's something biblical that is matching with the Georgia Guidestones. But that would be for those other people that be all up in that Bible and rehearsing it. Bet you could find something in there that goes with if the earth, or when God said he seen what the earth was doing to the world or something like this, and he felt bad that he sent these people on to the person. We could be, this could be the Holy Spirit, but something could even backfire on God if it's the Holy Spirit. People could blaspheme God and everything. They cannot blaspheme. So what did that tell you about the Holy Spirit? It's something else. And somebody licking somebody's booty hole real good or something, and the other person in the relationship don't want to, is not going to change who the Holy Spirit is. It's not going to change who the Holy Spirit is. Somebody tried to end a long connection, no matter how this connection is displayed, so that they can make it look like somebody was the Holy Spirit all along. You fool. That's why I said if something could be 31,000 years or something like this, and you changed up who the energy is for 2 years because you done got your head spent. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you looking stupid. Now you got to sit your ass down. Yeah, somebody got blood in their urine or something like this. They could have found something in their stool or in their urine here. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to do something a little bit different here. This also looked like my friend Candy. Okay. Like a couple years back, or like back in the day. Maybe these people went overseas even back then. Y'all had to forgive my dummy hand. I feel like somebody owes an explanation here about this dummy hand. Even the skin looked different here. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like there's some top secret. Like one day I was supposed to wake up and people say, oh my God, we got to get you out of here. And then I'm supposed to put my hand on some screen and everything open up. And then I feel like I realized right at that moment who I really am. But somebody took the skin and gave it to somebody else and let this other person take all the stuff that was in my tomb or some shit like this. It's something like this, y'all. I'm not even playing with you. Like they want to let off a nuclear bomb because of what I'm even saying on this channel right now. I swear that's what it feels like. That's crazy. Yeah, somebody could have tried to say like something happened to these children while they were staying with you, or somebody could have said if this was my children, somebody could have did something to my children to erase the fact that I was actually married to a certain version of a variant or version of my spouse, so that I can't get this money or something after this person died. Okay. So they could have killed the original children a long time ago so that they could have a problem with, infidelity, or the family would have that, or the family would have a problem with DNA test. So the original twins could have got killed a long time ago. This Roses or this Rosemont, or even when I went to Rosemont for that Mother's Day weekend, somebody could have been at my house killing my family and then came and did something to me at the hotel. Okay. Or these people got found out that they reprogrammed my children and used them to do something to me in the future at a hotel. And this ended their life. I'm not sure. All right. Because remember, this is a network system of like monitoring energies or something like this here. That is the war, baby. You better, shoo. These people better get with it. The Night of Candles. Somebody is looking inside of this is like the Resolute Desk, or this is like the Ark of the Covenant or something. Somebody's opened up a look here. A look-see. Whatever they thought they was going to do with it, I'm guessing it's not getting done. It's not a victory. They thought they found something. Maybe this is finding like the fake something. Somebody's hiding somebody. Maybe it's a last element. Like I hold the last element to something. Okay. And this is why somebody could be trying to lure me out, but I just don't know why. What do you want me to do? What is this? Okay. Yeah, because somebody could have ruined somebody's ear or took a chip out of your ear or something here so that they could cheat or something stupid like this, and not realizing that that chip is not just wasn't for you. It was for, there's a chime that's going to come in when the fucking world is ending. And this person happened to be one of the important vassals that we need to be put in a vault. And then you took this person's communication out for some stupid shit. And we need this person to be on the spaceship when we leave this fucking earth. Somebody, y'all know I be giving analogies like that, but that's how this would be, because it's like kind of get your heart beating with a damn action movie, but it would be something like that. We can't even fucking leave this because so you can get your dick sucked by a dude or something like this. This is what you did. Somebody is off the chain, okay? Or you could do something that you thought would bring shame on your family. You did all that for real. Like this person ain't even thinking about you and where your penis is going. Like, I don't know what this is. So that makes me think that somebody is higher ranking than another person. And somebody hates that. They hate it. So the spiritual hater could be somebody, this painter. They hate how you can move around the room in your readings if they do the same thing. It's something like that, man. Step on a rusty nail. Yeah. This could be this Marcus energy or this Savage energy. Because we was getting something like that about like a tetanus shot or something like this. Something here, 27. So this person ain't man. This is something before man or not yet really man. Maybe it's mankind. I don't know. But somebody could have went back to, because imagine some of us being like something like that, like where when we didn't know we was being watched our life, and it's like, no, we remember, like, and there's teams that take care of each person, each of these special children or something. And it's like, no, she told that story about, yeah, remember, let's go back to the date when this one, when this one stepped on that rusty nail. This could even be somebody did something to these cousins. I don't know what this is. Like somebody could have got sick. You know how like a Oregon Trail. That used to be my favorite game when I was in school on the computers. That and Word Munchers. Okay. And it's something like, no, what we have here in this tomb or whatever, a little kid or something died when they got tetanus when they stepped on that rusty nail. You know how I be talking about in there. Little Rachel got the chicken pox or polio and she died 10 days later in like one of those games like that. So I don't know what the heck. I mean, somebody could be looking for some elements here. I really don't know here. Mm, we don't know. Yeah. This grandmother or this older woman or this kind of look like the Shields girl too. Queen of Crips, Crip walking. This could also be. I'm getting also this. I'm also getting the sister. The Venus and Serena sister that got passed away. Shatunda or something like this here. Um. Yeah, this queen is. Yeah, this painter energy. Somebody got somebody locked away here because they can't stop this person from thinking about the real Queen of Swords. And what was that we just had? They can't stop somebody from thinking about the real Queen of Swords here. Y'all, I just had the answer. I just had this. And I guess it's not going to matter. Parents reading your diary. It's not going to matter. Oh, my goodness. Whatever it was trying to already explain it to us about this. And I lost the card. Oh. Lose hair everywhere. So this could be the person that has something to do with that. Somebody's not the champion. I don't know if they made you lose this hair and lost wallet in reverse. So somebody could have tried to make somebody lose their heraldry, their genetics, and their money. A scientist, a mad scientist. Yeah, look, it says you go blind in reverse, 99 and a half. So in 1999, somewhere in the middle of the year, somebody could have said you went blind or you was useless or something like this here. Vending machine ate your money. Maybe somebody got their hands stuck in something. Hold on 1 second here. Too much for me to bring here at this time. Jeez Louise. So, yeah, somebody saying they want to be a wannabe. So again, my point about the singing thing is because again, people with voices and stuff, it was the lady from, that's who kind of looked like this person. The lady from Golden Girls. Because I was watching something and it seemed like the TV was like trying to bully me or something, like we choose this person, this sweetheart. Like we don't want to deal with you anymore or something like this. I don't know. It's like and I think it was somebody was doing like a spirit box reading. It was in my feed on the girl from the Golden Girls, not Blanche. The sweet one. Okay. Wait. So this could be something like that as well here. Because it's like you're getting like the golden compass. Like somebody took away her pets or her spirit animals or her spirit clan. And it's like in that movie, remember, I think she stepped on that lady's toe and threw that stuff and tried to run. It's almost like something like this. Okay, Lyra, whatever her name was. It's like when the person takes you captive, try to act nice, but you know what the situation is when you a little kid. You know already size up the room, and you're just trying to find your exit. You're looking around trying to find that exit. Okay, I don't know what it was, but we're gonna just have to pick another one. Yeah, somebody put in booger on your hot dog, or this could be somebody put something in somebody's food. That's why I ain't been back to John's taco or whatever that shit is. Cause I can swear it when I ate the burrito in the morning, I felt like somebody either shit in that meat or somebody took it and put it all down their throat and regurgitated the shit back up and just sprinkled it in a taco. I never been back to Taco John since. I never been back there fucking ever again. I felt so gross when I ate that. Or like some genetically modified meat or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because whatever these people do, they crush on people or use them as a muse from a distance at a certain time. But when the person with the spells or the work or the poison don't work, they start getting angry. Because it's like we can't do this kind of work on this person and have them survive. It's just period. Because they could confiscate everything. If this is really a god or a lord, they could confiscate everything we're working on and we won't have nothing. But remember now, these people for the past 7 years been killing everything and distorting and handicapping everything that belongs to your team. Look, making them all broke, scattering them around. Africa, I warned you about this, but somebody's like, I'm your friend to the end, Heidi ho. But somebody is not. Okay, I think even the royal family, if they're fakes or not, they also chose an African person, and I warned you. And you thought I was trying to be prejudiced. No, it just ain't for the person. The chosen one is the chosen one, and just what the fuck it. Like I don't know what somebody don't get it in their mind here. So somebody got somebody at a castle or something here. This could be me, you. Somebody could have tried to turn somebody into a boy. They could have made a boy version of me. I don't know. With this person, and this person thinks she the queen. Somebody, I told you, somebody about to get their ass sat down. Okay? Yeah, this person is doing spare work. Okay, stepped on a Lego with your bare feet. Okay, because now I'm having this issue where it's feeling like I'm stepping on stuff, or if I step on something, more senses in the bottom of my foot is shocking off than normal. You know what I'm saying? Like say you step on like a cord or something like this. Okay, you step on a cord or something like this, and you just feel like a little bump under your foot or something like this. But I'm feeling like sparks of like electric sparks in the bottom of my feet when I step on something very small. Do you understand? Okay. So I'm getting like something like that, like sparks at the bottom of my feet. Even if I just touch the inside of my knee right now, it's almost like all of my tendons are cut in half and they're just going. I don't know, y'all. Like I know that this is not a normal thing. This ain't nothing no doctor gonna help me figure out. Somebody's doing something with science here. Somebody's doing something. Okay. So the other day when I stepped on something in the baby's room, the little kid's room, when I went in there to find my phone and I fell, somebody could be doing witchcraft or spell work or poisoning something from a distance. Okay. So the real me, they could have already turned it into a boy that don't want to be with a female that thinks she the queen. Okay. This could be somebody on the grandmother side of the family here. All right. And yeah, migraines all day. So somebody is like, remember back when I was having no migraines all the time? This is what this person was doing this from a distance here. Okay. So this was my play sister was born on the 28th, allegedly, of April. And so was my guy. And that's why I said that'd be strange if they put them two together thinking it was more of a pair. Or maybe they saying that these people was twins, but I still don't think them as the same accurate people here. This could also be this divinely guided seer. And then the one dude that went to jail this past year that looked like my boyfriend a little bit. Those two could be twins. Ariella, no. Stop and go with your mama. Yeah, there's a hug. Okay, now go with your mom. So Somebody's been doing something. Okay, so she started getting really bad headaches or whatever. My play sister, and then my boyfriend also, my so-called spouse back then in Kenosha, they both was having really bad headaches. So this is like somebody trying to put me in the dungeon here. In the darkness, as above and so below, to bind someone in heaven, as you do in hell. But bitch, you're not binding God, and you're gonna see about that. You about to lose your life. That's why whoever this is, even if this is this ant's life girl, something like that here. We got poop your pants in public. So something could have happened back then here when I bled on myself in public on that road trip. Now people say that we're doing too much over here. Go on to another motherfucking channel. We're trying to save our own life and save other people's life. Take your ass to another channel. I know this ain't my masculine. All right. I know it ain't my masculine. So something could have happened to me during that trip or all close to the time of that trip. All right. Mm, and somebody is, yeah, they're rebuilding something. I don't like it because I don't want these people having nothing to do with my well-being or unwell-being. I just don't trust these people. I would like to have them slaughtered or murdered like God said was going to happen to them in the Bible. Because you fucking with something you ain't got no business messing with. Like nobody's gonna be spending like $50 million on a brand new car and then be wanting to deal with somebody that would even think you don't know nothing about cars, bitch. You can't afford to buy a car that expensive. Even if you could, it's not your car. You should know what it means to have a vehicle like this that you paid for, and you should not be fucking with nobody else's stuff. And this is like somebody's gonna have to learn a lesson at some point in time. They're acting like the valuable people. They're killing the lives and taking the lives of valuable people and then leaving and keeping the life of junk energies. And I said it like that because we have a lot of people on display on this earth, and some of them are just that. Get the fuck over it. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You got all that trash in, nigga. You ain't got no. Boy, I'm not gonna even do this right here. All right, somebody didn't drink the Kool-Aid. The Wheel of Fortune here. Headlights person in reverse. So I don't know if somebody was living a double life, but it wasn't me living the life. Somebody else, a mother or a witch or old witch, was using that vassal to use it how they wanted to drive it around how they wanted to. Like, this is strange to me, man. Yeah, I was hearing about the internet being, the internet may have to be, it may have to be something in the future. It may have to be customized on a level where certain people can use it like regular every day at home. Is only going to be you because people only deal with apps and little stuff like YouTube. Is going to be minimized as to what the internet could be used for or something like this. Something is going to have to be something here. All right. Something. Somebody didn't take a, or if somebody is in Vegas, cause I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune. Don't don't take the drink from somebody or something like this if you out like partying or something. I don't know. But I was getting this earlier, something about the internet connection going out here. 404. Maybe even during that storm that happened, there was like an electrical storm that happened on the when my person went out of town to Vegas. Oh, somebody did a video on that around that time too, and I watched that video. Somebody from the indigenous community. I can't remember what that dude's name was. He was kind of like a nerdy guy or whatever. I like nerds though. I'm not saying it in a mean way. He was more into like this kind of stuff. Maybe physics or like it seemed like this person was into something else a little deeper, but he did a video on like what was going on in Vegas and showed the way that things was going on in the skies when my guy went to Vegas. It just so happens that people were talking about that storm everywhere. It was on the news or whatever, and I think he did a video on it. Okay, um, he did a video on it, and but I'm just seeing like something could have happened here. Maybe somebody got disconnected from a person because we read in the Bible that if these people catch you in somebody else's set, it's gang banging is in the damn Bible too. Then they could take you out or they could do these things. So maybe somebody lost their connection to another person when they went somewhere here. And because the Wheel of Fortune is here, is giving me like Vegas or something like this. Again, somebody could have also already got the telepathic communication about some throne opening up here. And these people went there knowing that they was not coming back in their regular state. You get what I'm saying? But you or somebody didn't take the drink, or you didn't go there. Um, I'm also getting like, even I think that's weird. The uncle went to go to the crazy home supposedly, but this is giving me somebody not taking that fucking medicine. Somebody could have got caught. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I was also hearing something about like laying off of something, like turn off everything, turn off the TV, turn off something. I don't know. Somebody could have got lured in here. Because I feel like two of the real thing can make it more powerful. But this might be somebody that was told the wrong thing, like, I don't know, the whole time about something. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm really not. But something could be definitely going on in the New England colony area here. It's also somebody trying to, I told you, force somebody down to another level. But this is a Queen of Swords, and this could even be somebody that ruins something, like do a bombing before they get fired from their job. What? You mean I'm out of here? I got something for y'all ass. And somebody do like a suicide bomber. I kept picking up on that. Yesterday too, like somebody pulling all the cords out of something before they leave a place. Indolence. It's scary to think that these men try to act so powerful and everything and do stuff to innocent, godly people and harm them with their equipment. But you got some tyrant next to you that's controlling your every move. That is a danger to society. You rather cover that up and then get rid of that. Like, these ain't them kind of men that I thought we'd be seeing and shit like this, that, you know. Because Tony Soprano, he didn't have the most best relationship with his wife, but when that girl, I don't even think he really was that crazy. You know, he just was like, it was like whatever. But when that girl said that, like, these is not strong people or something. They're not men of valor, and they want to march around here and secretly whisper in your ear and whistle in your ear and get command respect. Like, that just don't work like that. Somebody need to know that. Yeah, somebody, I told you, this person, right when we talk about this Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody is not a supporter of the truth and protection. Somebody is luring people, marching people right into something, their demise. Indolence. They could have heard, get up out of there. Nope, nope. You don't want to talk. Nope, nope, nope. Queen of Swords. Look, I didn't even notice. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse again. Got somebody to get up and leave everything behind or something like this so they can send some people in to do something to somebody because somebody think they run this city. And beauty is her name. This could be this in like Cisco. I think about all the guys. I think Ray J just had his hair blonde. You got Kanye. Well, there's something else too, because some of these boys are connected to something here. I'm not really sure. Okay. But I feel like when I was connected to this Gemini, I feel like the person might even be like, oh, you didn't realize. Well, let me show you. This could also be the person that know about some kind of communication or intel not coming directly from me, from the ethers, from God. It ain't been coming in for a long time. Somebody was paying somebody to act like they was me getting this messages through or something like this. This Gemini knows that because the Gemini was dislocating, taking things or whatever like this all this time because they thought that they was going to tell me at the end, if you don't want to take me, then I'm going to end you or something. And this person started taking things out of this vassal or something a long time ago. And it showed at the end that the motherfucker don't really care. And that's why I don't trust any of these motherfuckers like that. I just cannot. Because I know something is way off. This is like me being stuck on Earth and telling everybody, hey, something's wrong with my connectors or something. And everybody's like, ah, la, 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 la. They don't want to hear, or they don't want the message to get from me to the people that's in the middle, to the people that's on the higher ranking on the spaceship and shit like this, or outer space or outer realms or something. Because somebody could have said that I died here, knowing that if these particular people are about to leave this planet, this magical, intricate shit that they was able to do here with regular looking people, it's like somebody would be through. If they opened you up this much to let you see that, the person is done for. Because we're not talking about people that's going after whatever this calamity is or this collapse or something. These are not people that's supposed to be going into no regular 9-to-5 job or something like this. These are people that are grandfathered in, or they're supposed to be taking other kind of positions here. It's just, or the work is done in totality, and somebody's going to feel like they're the only one in the world on earth like themselves, and they're never going to have friends. They're never going to be happy. Somebody has changed everything intricately around that person to not be able to feel, or they've done something very crazy. That's just all.
Yeah.
All right. Just giving me like a Maybach energy here, or Maybach, or whatever you call it. Bach. Provider of authentic authority and charm. And then we have the White Emperor, because I was feeling like you're going to cry. You're going to cry when you find out who died. You're going to cry. You're going to cry when you find out who can't be brought back. Because this could be something about bringing back a certain masculine. And they wasted all this time to make sure that this person don't come back. It's the only one for me or somebody. Head in the clouds tripping on you. Mm-hmm. And then you got this second group that's always partying and cyberbullying. Watching people on big screen or something like this. Let's see another pooper spray. Pepper spray in the eyes. Watch out. Pepper spray. Pepper. This would give me Pepper from American Horror Story with when she lost her pinhead boyfriend. And this is making me think, remember when that girl got pregnant by the guy that had her in that insane asylum? And then she came and she was protecting that girl. Okay. She was protecting that girl. Okay. But I just wonder if somebody is pretending to be a pinhead. Hit your thumb with a hammer. Yeah, something like this could have happened. Like if you had like freak little accidents like this, somebody, this Queen of Swords was the one that was doing this. This could be like a little thing that you don't think about. You hit yourself in the thumb with, I think that happened within me with the past 10 years or something. You didn't think about the fact that when you did that, you could have got a blood clot and you could have died in your sleep. But they just brought you back to life or something like this. I don't know. But somebody's not telling the truth about something, about how something happened. Like with the precision, this person is really precise. How did they do that? Right? It don't have to be a thumb on the hammer, but you know what I'm saying? This person is very precise. How would they have done that? It's like, yeah, this person was drunk driving home, and somebody think back and like, bitch, whenever we watch this girl go out, she only got one drink in her hand. She don't never drink more than one drink. So when was she that drunk that she got drunk driving and got into a car accident? If I really think about it, and somebody can't tell because somebody lying, because somebody was trying to keep somebody to themselves. I heard that earlier too. And this person is mad. Like, you used to be my sweetest song. Hallelujah. Now I don't have to think about you no more. You know, and it's just like, what? You should have asked me first. Like, these are people that was trying to treat me like a bitch that get just pulled around by a string. Even if that's what they was doing to me my whole life. That's, I said, me that my, oh, I think that means look. Even if they was doing, girl, see, that's what I'm saying. I thought about to break out to a whole nother fucking language right there. Okay, so let me slow down. So I don't know. They're doing something here. Okay, it says shampoo in the eye. All right, somebody could have been crying because you got fired from something. All right, yeah, you provider of charm authority, and they fired somebody. Okay, this could also be twin tower energy here. So they fired the sun so that they could get ready to dismantle or really dismantle the United States from within. 9/11 was just the siren to let off the message. Okay. Then we got the white emperor in reverse, shampoo in the eyes. Somebody's not a white emperor or a purity anymore. Maybe this person did something to ruin my chance or yours, or they let somebody manipulate them. Okay. We got Shar and share a Shah riot. Shar sitting. What is that? Music Soul Child? Charlene? No, I think that's Anthony Hamilton. Somebody could have one of these names, okay? I don't know what Music Soul Child name is, okay? But this could be also a link energy to a masculine. Somebody is an offspring of somebody with his name or one of them people. They could be starbound to one of those people. But anyways, you got the white emperor in reverse and then the shampoo in the eye. Somebody was, you could have been looking at somebody like, why your eyes so red? They was crying because somebody got fired. 76, 67. Because you provided some kind of truth here. Okay? Damn, this could be around the time when Donald Trump got rid of the birthright. This, it corroborates these people into something here. All the shit within 24 hours I put on my page, it does. And it's crazy because I was thinking, damn, back then these people could have been doing all this stuff to protect me from certain beings, but they couldn't really be vocal about whatever. And then I'm telling on them right now, but it would be that they started doing something to pin it on me or do something rogue. And then God said, nope, speak. That's what it feels like here. Because money, greed. I just keep seeing the word greed. Somebody might well get a t-shirt made with greed, envy, like all these things and start walking around with them on and see how these people start acting. This is very strange here. The Deborah and Barack energy is in reverse here. Yeah. Like I said, somebody could have been supposed to marry somebody or something back in the day as a child bride or something. Somebody could be Islam and something changed something here. Somebody could have threw a tantrum. Mm-hmm. They could have also brought somebody down to like Land Rover level and brought somebody up out of the air or an airplane or the airplane. Somebody could be the airplane that was hijacked and brought down and crashed. This could be somebody's motherboard could have crashed that day to get a whole bunch of people hopeless. And when they need to call on that motherboard, somebody would pretend to be that for them, and then eventually it would turn on them like they might have did to the original motherboard. It's something like this. Something is a little bit deeper than what we're seeing here. Okay. So the way something is happening is going to end up having people on all sides something here. Mm-hmm. Also stepped on the thing with the Legos here. Um Legos. Somebody could be in Legos. Like Legos Acafa. Acafa. Girl, I don't know what's going on. Africa. Yeah, find however the worm in the apple you are eating. Now, I was just sitting here watching something, and I'm like, the rotten apple. Somebody bit the apple or something. Something where I just was watching in the video, somebody biting an apple was like rotten, and I was just seeing something like this, like within the past 3 hours. And I was engulfed in whatever that was with that apple. Like somebody is right for not biting into something, sleeping with somebody, or eating some food from somewhere, something like this here. They even look like a money sign without the two little lines in it with that S. So somebody could be the apple. People bit me or bit somebody and they were the apple. We got 50. Find half of the worm in the apple you are eating. 50. And Windows. This could be window, half of percent of 50% of Windows something. Hey, I just watched something about a tree falls on a house. It ain't my house. It might be this person's house. This can also, that kind of look like Barack Obama mama's. Barack Obama mama. Barack Obama mama. Also, somebody's mind space can be like heaven or like a paradise for people that got a lot of shit on their plate. So we probably ain't even talking about going nowhere in some of these situations. Hold on 1 second. You are buried alive. Oh, the time could be ticking for 100 days or something. In the first 100 days, somebody buried somebody alive. This could be Trump burying that damn man that they was at a burial for, like a military person or some president or what's his name? That president that died recently, but somebody else could have got buried alive. Fish hook in the thumb. Somebody else could have got buried alive. Cell phone blows up in your face. Like somebody said a freak accident happened here. That didn't happen. That's one thing. Okay. And a booger on your hot dog. Sneezing. Somebody sneezing on somebody's food here. And then go bald. Somebody can't lose their hair. It keeps growing back or something like this. Even though a person is not immortal, they just don't want to admit that they messing with something that they don't know what they messing with. In the same way they was playing with me or you or whoever this is we talking about, there's something else playing with them. And this God, it's like God. Like, now let the games begin. Okay? Hold on 1 second.